What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Pisces. What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Pisces. Pisces. All right. First card you have is practice moderation. Okay. With flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. And bouquet, compliment from an admirer. Okay. Literally. So I feel like the universe wants you to practice moderation. Maybe you're like, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're out here dating too much, like slow down or whatever. I feel like there's a disappointment in a lover, but then you're about to get. That's what the universe is gonna be like. Listen, like you need to slow down because the one that's for you is gonna be for you. Like there's no need for you to be rushing. Okay, we should not be rushing in love, bro. That's why half of these people on this planet are married and miserable. You understand? You want to be like this damn statistic? I'm probably saying that wrong. Statistic? Do you want to be like that? I'm just saying. No, right? Take your damn time. Okay? Relax. I feel the universe is going to show you this is why you need to be patient. Because this mother effer was a bozo. And literally you have someone coming right around the corner. It's like you're like Tar. This is what happens to Tar when they do the right thing. They literally, when they reject somebody, another lover comes because they're ruled by Venus. You guys can have Venus, Taurus in your chart or whatever. We're dealing with one, whatever. But this is gonna be like someone disappointed you, and then right around, and then once you do what you got to do, there's someone else right there. Okay, but this is to teach you to practice moderation. Some of you guys need to like relax. What's the rush? You know, I understand love is the highest frequency and whatever, but rushing doesn't ever get you anywhere. Okay, especially with love. Love is the highest frequency, so love is how we obtain everything. So if you're rushing to love, like you're also rushing in other things. Love is also abundance, right? Because love is anything that we love. So if you're rushing in romantic, you're probably rushing in other things too. Okay, slow down. There's a billion people on this planet. Trust the one that's for you. You will meet this person. Keep yourself busy with your life. What is practice moderation, flute, and bouquet? Yeah, some of you guys are thirsty. Some of you guys are acting real thirsty, and it's not that serious. Some of you guys should be single for a while. I mean, you're not. Like, you literally have somebody else coming right there. Some of you guys are about to be a dad, or you're going to make somebody a dad. All right, what is this? You have the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles in reverse. If this is reverse, reverse the messages. Okay? You have the Six of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, sorry about that. This could be about work as well. Okay, like I said, love is anything that you love. Okay, but I'm gonna take it as love. That's how I feel like it's mostly it's about love. But take it how it resonates. Okay, so I feel like your intuition is telling you here that you're gonna have to restart when it comes to love, or you're going to have to apologize or offer somebody something. Okay, I feel with the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse, you were being a fake, a fraud, a phony. Yes, you were. Don't come over here with that. If it's reverse, reverse the messages. Don't come over here with that. Because the one that was disappointing. Tell me, you've been a fake, or fraud, or phony, so you stay too long, sweetheart. Okay, with the Three of Cups, I feel like you will be celebrating. You are going to get, compliments from someone that you do want. Because you didn't really want this person, did you? No. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you did not want to put in the work. I feel like you were lazy and didn't want to put in the work towards people that actually admire you. Okay. The Knight of Wands, I feel like you're about to have a lot of fun. Okay. The universe wants you to be courageous. And, obviously, whichever where the cookie crumbles, you know how you gotta be courageous, right? The Six of Pentacles, I feel like this other person is gonna be very generous, very fair. Okay. All right, let's clarify. I feel like the universe could have affected your money or stability as well to kind of show you like bow bow. Like no, Pisces, no. What's the Page of Cups here? Let's clarify. What's the Page of Cups? You have the Tower. Because you're annoying. Now, if you have been practicing moderation, then, take this how it resonates. Now you know, okay, my love is coming. Out of nowhere, your intuition is telling you that out of nowhere, you're going to have this admirer coming. Okay. It's going to happen unexpectedly. So hold on to your horses. Okay. If it's not that, your intuition is telling you, hey, you need to break up with Susan because you don't really like Susan like that. Okay. Or like I said, your intuition is like, duh, what you thought? Something is happening, or Susan's breaking up with you, and your intuition is like, you didn't even like Susan, so. And then when Susan breaks up with you, you're like, oh my gosh, I actually like Samantha. What happens? This is what happens when you don't follow your heart. This is what happens. It's okay to tell people no, guys. It's okay to tell people no. It's okay to do that. It's okay. What's the Page of Pentacles? You don't have to take every single freaking offer that comes into your face, Pisces. Get it together. What's the Page of Pentacles? So you guys are doing real good with your health. What's the Page of Pentacles? You have the Six of Coins in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, the universe is not, I feel like the universe was not being nice to you, was not being fair to you when it comes to your money and stability is what I feel. Because either you're supposed to start something new, you were supposed to be apologizing, offering someone, you were supposed to be going that you weren't where you were supposed to be going at. And that's the energy this year. Everybody's being like, go over there. No, I don't care if you don't want to go. And if we don't go, you're going to get dragged over there. It's what the energy is. So we should just freaking listen. It's better that we just listen and do what the universe is telling us than for us to be dragged. And that's just that's been the energy since freaking January. Everybody's being told, hey, get out of this job right now. Right now. Hey, leave this person right now. Hey, go to Canada right now. That's how the energy is. And we need to adhere to that and not be like, what the freak is going on? No, that's the universe. Hey, come on, guys. Because things unexpectedly happen. Get it together, Pisces. What's going on? The Ace of Swords in reverse. You're telling yourself half truths. You're telling yourself half truths. That's what it is. What? Yes. The universe brought you Susan. But that does not mean you invite Susan into your damn house. That does not mean you sit there and you freaking give Susan all your energy and all your time. No. Because you, at the end of the day, you have free will. It's not an obligation to do anything. And this was not, and the thing is that, Pisces, you're making it seem like this was an obligation. Whatever this is, it's like, man, you could have been like, no, sorry. It's like the universe brought you Susan. Yes, the universe did brought you Susan. But then when you started talking to Susan, you started like whatever, and you started realizing, oh, oh, it's okay for that to happen because we're not all the same on purpose. It's okay for you to be talking to somebody and then out of nowhere be like, and then like 3 weeks in, 1 week in, 1 month in, whatever, you're like, oh damn, we are too different, like this is not gonna work, I do apologize, but I can't be with I just can't do it. Sorry. I don't think this is going to work. I don't see the compatibility. Let's see. You felt like this person was a waste of time. So why'd you do it? You felt like this person was greedy. So why'd you do it? You felt like this person was corrupt. You felt like this person was possessive. You felt like this person had made poor investments. You felt like this person financially could not keep up with anything in their life. You felt like they were a fake, or fraud, or phony. You felt like this was a waste of time. And because you entertained it longer than you were supposed to, it's like now you're caught in the middle. In the middle. And now here comes somebody, hey, Pisces, hey. And you're like, oh my gosh, oh damn. I don't freaking like Susan. I don't like Susan. No, I don't. That's what I want. Universe, that's what I want right there. And now you're going to have to, fuck you, Susan, sorry. Because that's what the universe does. That's how the universe shows us. One, we with the wrong person. Because when you're with the right person, ain't nobody else going to catch your eye. No one. Yes, obviously, we have eyes to see. People are attractive. Duh. No one's blind. I mean, obviously, if you're blind, that's different. I'm not saying nothing about that if you are. Okay, but I'm just saying, it's not like we have eyes to see. You know, but when you find your person, you're not going to want, yearn for anybody else but them. So if you with somebody and you still yearning for other people, that's not the person. That's not your person. Hey, little hint, little food for thought. Anyways, get it together, Pisces. Cause you. What's the Three of Cups? Well, what you have to do, okay? And we gonna tell nobody what you're doing. We ain't, okay? Because you're gonna do it the right way. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna break up with Susan. I don't care if you and Susan are in Cancun. You breaking up with Susan. I don't care. And you cannot be a fake, or fraud, or phony. Whatever. If you need to stay in the Cancun, then stay in Cancun. But you need to tell Susan as soon as you get a compliment and you're like, oh my gosh, my heart is fluttering. Does this mean that it's not Susan? Yes, that's what it means. That's what it means. So you have to go and you have to immediately, hey Susan, I'm sorry, but this is not gonna work. It's better that you're honest with people than you drag them with a lie. Okay, because guess what? If you don't like Susan, that means you're not the one for Susan either. And Susan can go and find the one that's for Susan because you're holding up the damn line. You understand? So it's better that you hurt somebody's feelings now because in the future, you're actually saving them because it's not you. Because you don't like them like that. So in the future, you're helping them avoid you hurting them. Does that complete the picture for you? So you need to go tell Susan right now, I don't care. I don't care if you're in Cancun. I don't care if you live together. I don't figure it out, sweetheart. Bye. You understand? That's what you have to do. Period. And then you go and you figure out your life. But you need to leave Susan with this tower and stop playing around. What's the Three of Cups? You have the King of Coins in reverse. What? Well, if it's reverse the messages. Are you new here? Are you new here, sweetheart? Are you new here? Let me just tell you something, sweetheart. I'm blunt with it. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Ever. So, if it's reverse the messages, but for those of you that are, welcome. Just letting you know, I don't sugarcoat nothing. Straight to the what? Raw, uncut is what this is, okay? Just letting you know. I feel there's some new Pisces up in here. Okay, Pisces. So yeah, like I said, if it's reverse Pisces, reverse the messages. I feel like the universe is really mad at you because you're being a fake, a fraud, or phony. Like, what the frick are you doing? I feel like the universe is messing up with your money and stability. What really are you doing? Pisces, get it together. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I mean, it's not, just break up with Susan. It's not hard. Like, you're just like, like, I feel like the universe, whatever the universe is doing to your money and stability, man, you're going to be like, bye. Okay? And don't do this again. It doesn't have to be a lover. Like I said, it could be a friend. Or, whatever this is. It could even be a job is what I'm getting as well. But like I said, take a hard breath in. What's the King of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Nine of Coins, okay? Like, you're so annoying, bro. Like, why is everybody doing this? What is it? Like, what is in the air? You know why you were being a fake or fraud or phony? Because you were like, oh no, I don't want compliments from an admirer. No. Like, I don't want, no, I want to be able to roam around and whatever, yeah? So then you were roaming around, and then what happened? You fell into Susan, but yet you weren't, like, what are you talking about? You a contradiction. You talk about, yeah, I want to be single independent. No, yeah. And then you get into Susan, and now what happened? I thought you wanted to be single independent. What happened? Pisces. I don't know what's good with you. I don't. And you know what I'm going to tell you what it is, too? You know what I'm saying? I think it's because you are the fish. I always tell y'all this. You're the fish. You're the last of us. Okay? You're the one that's connected to the spirit world. You're the one that gets the knowledge, man. You be knowing. Every Pisces I've ever met, man, y'all be knowing. You feel me? Okay? You get direct. There is no traffic. I'm talking about direct connection to the spirit world is what you get. Okay? You're the only one that has that ability. Okay? You are ruled by Neptune. Okay? So, because that's what it is, and because that's why you understand everybody without even trying, okay? Because you have been technically through every single zodiac sign. You swam, through our energy real quick. So, like, it's like we're all embedded in your energy, kinda, and whenever you talk to somebody, like, it's like you already know what's up. You already know how to handle it. You already know everything. It's like you're the knowing, okay? You are the knowing. That's literally what you are. So, you have to be careful with that, Pisces, because I feel like you're just like, yeah, but like, you don't know, like I know that, like, Susan, like, needed and you care too much, and that's gonna be your downfall. Like I told Tar, you have to understand that you're knowing, that's one thing too I know about you, Pisces. Like, it's very, like, your intuition is like it's gonna tell you things, but I don't know, Pisces. You cannot sit here and allow things to dictate what you already know, okay? Because of whatever. Like, I feel like you feel for everyone too much. Like, you have too much sympathy. Like, and I'm not trying to say that I don't want to knock that down from you, but like, you have to practice moderation. Like, maybe you're being too nice to freaking everyone. It's like, hey, you have to create boundaries too. Okay? I just feel like it's like, yes, that Susan needed help, but maybe you're not the one that's supposed to help Susan. Maybe it's not you. Right? Maybe you can guide Susan to where she has to go. You did not need to, like I said, every offer that comes through the door, you don't have to open it. I mean, you don't have to invite it into your house. Yes, we must open the door. We must. Because the universe is bringing us something for a reason. We open the door. And then we look. Oh, this is too, no. But I know who can help you. You open the door. Oh, hey, yeah, no, thank you. I don't like this, but thank you though. I appreciate it. Have a nice life. That's it. Because some things that come to our door are meant for us to push them away. It is. The universe tests us a lot. This year has been after test after test after test for some freaking reason. But now it's like, you know, the universe is giving the puzzle pieces slowly but surely. I understand now why the universe has been testing us so drastic, because the universe tests us on a regular, okay? But every year besides this one, okay, like before this year, the last like 10 years, okay, it's been periodically. It hasn't been like test, 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 test. Like, you know, before it was like test, 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 test. You know, like the universe gave us time to recuperate before the next shit. But now it's like test, test. I can't do this. Test, 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 test. Like we don't have time to breathe. We don't have time to like stop and wait. Hold on. Like we don't have time for that. It's like back to back to back to back to back. Like it feels like the universe is speeding things up, right? Energetically is what I'm saying. Everything is energy. Okay. So I just feel like it's fine, Pisces. You're gonna have to find, maybe because the universe is speeding up, you feel like you have to speed up too. No, I don't feel like you should. You know, I feel like you have to go with the flow. You know, like I feel like just because the energy is speeding up, it's like outside is speeding up, but where you're at is not speeding up. But you're looking outside, you're like, oh shit, it's speeding up. So I'm not. Let me just get ready. It's like are you running yet? Did you? No, you're not even there, and you're like, you know, because listen, everybody's story is different, Pisces. You never know. Maybe you're not meant to be over there. Maybe the universe is gonna cause something where that craziness is gonna stop, and then you can easily go through something. Relax. Okay? For real. Next, you have Journey Within. Okay? With fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, that one too. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. And Fly, a period of ill health or depression. Okay? So, I feel this is about a fair man, all right? This doesn't have to be a man. It could be somebody who's light skin, who has blonde, gray, or white hair. It could be about a man. Okay, I feel like somebody is hurting, is sad because they no longer have you here. Okay, I feel like with Fly, someone's having health issues here. Okay, I feel like somebody's, it's like how somebody is on the inside is coming out on the outside. Okay, I feel like with this heartache energy, this person does not heal anything. Okay, with Journey Within, I feel like this person really made you have to go within. Okay, you could have gotten you know, you really had to go within to find the answers with this person. You could have gotten some type of spiritual upgrade while dealing with the situation or this person. Okay, I feel this person's getting their karma, period, point blank. They might have diarrhea, nausea, headache. Okay, I feel like someone might get HIV. Like I said, this is reverse the messages, right? It could be this other person who's out here in these streets. If it's you, close your legs, keep your in your pants. Someone might have brain issues, mental problems, because you're not healing. So your insides are rotting. Fly, Fireman, Spear, and Journey Within. Let's see, what is this? The Ace of Swords in reverse, the Hangman, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Magician with the Four of Cups here. Okay. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you don't know what's going on with this person. Okay. That's probably why it's being said like this. Okay. I feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like this person is like lying on your name, telling half truths. Like somebody is only telling the story so that people feel bad for them, so that people see them as the victim. I feel like people's lying. I mean, I feel like this person is lying and, you know, saying stuff that's not true. Okay, because they're so hurt that they no longer have you, that they are lying to make themselves feel better. Okay, with the Hangman here, I feel like the universe wants you to change your perspective here. Okay, with the Magician, they want you to manifest something new. They want you to focus on manifesting something new. Okay, I feel like this person is, man, they feel like so dumb and stupid for whatever they did to you. They feel dumb and stupid for losing you. They feel so dumb. okay? And that's why they're lying to whatever, and they're just they're freaking heartbroken. They feel like, damn, I lost Pisces, they're bleeding out, okay? And they're having health issues, they're depressed, they hate everyone. That's what happens when you don't heal, when you don't work through yourself. Your pain just gets worse and worse and worse. You know, I feel with the Four of Swords in reverse, I feel the universe wants you to know that you're overthinking something here, okay? Someone just keeps lying on your name, and it doesn't matter. With Journey Within, don't worry, because I feel like with Journey Within and this manifestation here, the universe wants you to focus on manifesting your future. Focus on that, okay? Whatever this person is doing, whatever, with the Four of Cups, like I said, I feel like you don't really know that this is what's happening. You could be in the middle of manifesting whatever, and the universe just wants you to know this, okay? I feel like you gained a lot of wisdom from the situation with this person, okay? I feel like the journey with this person made you change your perspective on life, on everything, okay? I feel like you're going to take everything that you learned from this situation and apply it into your future, okay? All right, let's clarify. What is the Ace of Swords in reverse? You have the Tower in reverse. Yeah, someone's avoiding the inevitable, because whatever this person is lying, whatever, every lie comes to light, okay? The truth always comes to light, always. You can try to dig it as far under the ground as you want. The universe got the last say. The universe can make it rain, and what you buried, it can come up from the ground. So don't worry, Pisces. This person is avoiding the inevitable. This person is trying to stop a physical building from falling. That's impossible. They're a small guy. You try to stop a building from falling, what's going to happen? The building's going to collapse on you because you're deluded. This person's delusional, and they think that they can avoid the truth coming out. So don't worry, Pisces. Don't avoid anything either. This person's going to do something. This person's going to do a lot of stuff because they're heartbroken and they're freaking miserable. That's on them. That's their pain. You deal with it. Somebody else's pain. The freak, stop being a liar. That's probably why they're where they're at. By being a liar. Being a liar isn't going to get you anywhere moving forward. So instead of this person changing who they are, they're still making things worse for themselves. So whatever this person is going to do not avoid anything. Okay, keep pushing forward. You have the Devil, Capricorn energy here. Yeah, because someone's obsessed with you. Someone's toxic. Someone has negative energy. And someone's obsessed with lying on you and spreading these lies and these rumors. Someone's obsessed with that. And like I said, that Devil energy is why this person is having a period of ill health and depression. This is why this is coming for them. Because this is all that they are. So of course you're going to be here. Of course. You don't get anything good being there, ever. So don't worry. Like, this person is avoiding the inevitable. They're avoiding the inevitable. Don't worry. Let them do whatever and say whatever. It's not going to work. Okay, what's the Hangman? Just don't avoid. Keep pushing and doing what you have to do. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, I know it's pissing you off. I feel it. Okay, I know it's pissing you off, but the universe wants you to change your perspective. Okay, something here. This person, like I said, visualize them. Small guy trying to stop a physical building from falling over. Change your perspective. They're an idiot. They're just avoiding the inevitable. That's it. Okay? The King of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, don't lie to yourself here. Because somebody's doesn't mean nothing. That toxic energy, that shit definitely is heavy. It's heavy. But that shit is nothing, because at the end of the day, it's always going to end up being gone all the time. That shit doesn't last long. You know that. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? So let them. They're digging their own grave. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. You're definitely overthinking this, love. You do the right thing, love. You follow the rules. You do the right thing. You treat others the way you want to be treated. You learn from your mistakes. You pass every lesson with flying colors. Do you understand? And that's why they're doing this. Because you're better than them, Pisces. You're so much better than them. You're more loyal and committed. The Taurus energy, you take your time with everything. People love you. You have abundance. With the Hierophant, you have wisdom. You have spiritual knowledge. What did I say? They mad that they're not a Pisces? Well, maybe next lifetime we come back. So next lifetime, you choose to be a Pisces then. How about you do that? But don't be mad because I was born a Pisces and I automatically get this damn knowledge. Don't be mad. This is a bozo, bro. They're mad because you do the right thing. They're mad because you're the freaking Hierophant. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like I said, they're gonna try to come back and they're gonna try to whatever. Don't avoid. Don't avoid. Do what you have to do because their time is coming, bro. What's the Magician? So don't worry. You're protected with the Hierophant. Don't forget who you are. Man, and that spiritual, you got leverage in the spiritual realm, Pisces. And this is why it's important for us to be good, to learn our lessons. Because then you get protection. You are highly protected in the spiritual realm. Your spirit guides, the universe, okay, respects you because you do the right thing. What's the Magician? So don't worry. What's the Magician? You have the Four of Coins here. Yeah, I believe the universe wants you to hold on to your energy. Okay? Just protect yourself, be within yourself, whatever. Just hold on to your energy, hold on to yourself. That's it. And manifest. Okay? You know what's up. You have the Moon in reverse. Cancer energy here. Yeah, because what was being hidden was that, I feel like what was being hidden was that this person is like Tik Tok, Tik Tok, Tik Tok. What song is that? I don't even freaking know. It's like there's a timer going off for them. That was being hidden. Now it's revealed. You're going to see it or you're going to feel it or I just told you. There's a timer for them. That's why they're doing this. Like I literally said, they're trying to avoid the inevitable. So you already know, okay, something is going, okay, so it's already that. Yes. And they're trying to, no, it's coming after me. No, it's going to get them. It's going to get them. You can run, but you can't hide. All right. And like I said, with that devil, that's who they are on the inside. It's coming for you. That you need payment. You're gonna abuse and do all of that to somebody. Okay, well then it's gonna come and collect. It's gonna come and collect, and it's only a matter of time before it does. So don't worry. With journey within, go within, Pisces. You already know what to do here. Okay, but like I said, this is gonna be something that you are gonna change your perspective on it. Okay, you are. Because I feel like I said, you learned a lot from this. Next you have is worry is a wasted emotion. With Claw. Well, this is just your side note. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay? This is your side note. A random whatever. So I feel like side note, the universe does not want you to take a risk right now. Okay, they want you, maybe you were thinking about maybe I should don't take a risk right now. If you need to, what did I say? Hold on to your energy, do with what you have, whatever, but don't take a risk. Okay. Just chill right now. All right. Side note. All right. So worry is a wasted emotion with Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Oh, you got 3 here. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. And Target, a goal-oriented person. Pisces. Listen, I feel like you feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I feel like worry is a wasted emotion. Okay, I feel like with goal-oriented person, I feel like you're right on target. Like I feel like the universe is like, what are you talking about? You have goals and you're doing things to reach them, or you have reached them. Don't forget that slow and steady wins the race. There's no rush. Okay, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey there. Okay. So yeah. But I feel like with goal-oriented person, you're right on target, bro. Like, you know what you're doing. Like, what is it? What's going on? Do you have too much time on your hands? Is that what it is? All right. But I feel like you have goals and you're hitting them. And, so why do you feel like, what is Barrel, Tortoise, Target, and where is a wasted emotion? Your name could have T in it. Okay. Somebody's name could have T in it. The Moon, Cancer energy, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Justice card in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Libra energy, family energy here, work energy here. Okay. So I feel like something is being hidden. Okay. I feel like what's being hidden is that you have teamwork people here coming, people that are going to want to work with you here. Okay, you definitely don't see that right now. I feel like with the Eight of Swords and the Justice card in reverse, I feel like you're putting yourself in the Eight of Swords. You're putting yourself in this barrel. You're putting yourself in lack in some way. You're putting yourself in, you know, in lack in love, money, or goals. Like you're putting yourself here. Okay, the Justice card is in reverse because somebody's doing you wrong. So, like, don't, like, what are you talking about? Someone's a bozo. Let's just go there, right? Someone's a bozo. But if it wasn't for this bozo, you would be like, you have to understand that us putting ourselves in the Eight of Swords is better than allowing the situation or the universe to do it. Okay? Because by you putting yourself in the Eight of Swords, you're allowing the universe to come and give this person negative karma quicker because you're stepping out the way, right? You're allowing the energy to just, all right, karma, I'm gonna chill here and just be within to give you so you can so there's no traffic, right? Because if you're out doing stuff and you're moving around and you're with the energy, the this person is, you know. But if you stand still and just, you know what, no, I'm gonna put myself here. I'm just gonna tie myself here and just sit here. You're giving the universe and karma time. Okay, the traffic is gone. Everything is turning into energy. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, the universe, I don't want to say they reward us when we do this, but they do give us little surprises, you know, whenever we do this, because you are making it's like you're self-sacrificing love, money, or a certain goal that you have because someone around you is trying to do you wrong. If anything, you're being smart. You're not being egotistical. You're not being desperate, you know, because a lot of that's the energy. That's the energy. The energy wants people to be desperate and whatever. Yeah, do it. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, you understand? So that's not gonna happen here. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, I do feel like whoever's doing you wrong, something is gonna fall apart for them. Okay, they're gonna have financial failure or loss of investment. These people are on the dark side of wealth. Okay, they don't use money for the good reasons at all. Okay, they have deep family conflicts. Okay, they have conflict over money. Okay, I feel like these people would, these, like, if this is like your family or whatever, like, you already know what's up. Like, your family has conflict over money. Like, oh, you owe me this or you owe me that. You know, if you don't pay me back, I'm gonna freaking lock you out the house. Like, this is a toxic family situation. With breaking traditions, I feel like the universe wants you to if this is like a family, they want you to break the tradition and step out of this family situation. Maybe, you know, maybe it's like a religious thing or whatever. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, there's limits to this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. If this is work, same thing. Whatever this is, okay, I feel like you have to allow it to fall apart if you haven't already. For some of you guys, you already did this. Okay. But like I said, you're going to have to allow this to fall apart here and know that, you know, slowly but surely you will get ahead without these people, without this situation. Okay. Maybe your family was looking out for you in some way. Maybe they were helping you out in some way. Okay. Well, you're going to be, you know, you'll be all right. The Three of Pentacles, you will find people to replace them, like I said. So don't worry. With the goal-oriented person, I also feel the universe does not want you to forget, like, where you at. Like, I want you to pause this and then think about where you were at 5 years ago to now. Okay? Pause it. Now, you have hit some targets, right? You have done some stuff, right? So don't allow, people doing you wrong make you feel like, okay, especially people who don't got their ish together. Especially people whose life is falling apart. Like, don't tell me nothing, Susan. My life is together. The freak. Let's clarify. What's the moon? These people could be having, like, marital problems. What's the moon? What's the moon? You have the Six of Wands, okay? Yeah, I think what's being hidden is that you're going to be successful here. Because like I said, you did this to yourself. You put yourself here. You didn't allow the universe to do it. You didn't wait for the situation to, you said, okay, that's what well, I'm going to protect myself and put myself in this thing. You have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, your emotional fulfillment is coming, Pisces. Okay, you just gotta, slow and steady wins the race, right? What are we saying? Practice moderation. Yes. Slowly but surely. Why are you trying to rush? What's going on? What's the Justice card in reverse? You have the Three of Wands. Like I said, this is notable growth as well. Like you are climbing up the ladder. Something has been increasing. Something has been getting bigger and bigger. So with the Justice card in reverse, that's why they're doing this, because people are seeing your growth. People are seeing that you're moving up in life, that you're moving up the ladder. Some of you guys, this could be about work and you're getting promoted. People are mad. So they're doing you wrong. Man, it doesn't matter. You still got the job. They're just mad that you're succeeding. Look at how I'm seeing this. The Three of Wands is, they're mad because every goal that you get, man, you're reaching these goals. Not only are you reaching these goals, you're hitting a target every time. Damn, Pisces. Can you stop winning? Can you stop being so good? No, it's impossible. The freak. Stupid. What's the Eight of Swords? What they should be worrying about is the karma that's coming for them. That's what they need to be worried about. Because someone here is about to be ill, depressed, health issues. What's the Eight of Swords? They're gonna have more things to worry about. The Eight of Swords here twice, bro. Double confirming. Okay. The thing is that because you put yourself here, it's like you're forgetting that you put yourself here. Don't forget. Don't forget that you said, I'm gonna do this because I have this goal I want to reach, and don't forget you put yourself here. You still could have done it. You could have done it, but you chose not to. You could have found a way to do it, but you chose, no, I'm not gonna do it. Hell no. And you know what it is? Maybe you've been stuck here for so long and you didn't think that you were gonna be here for this long. That's the problem too. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm gonna put myself in this, and then, but it's like, we don't know how long that's going to take, right? It's definitely taking longer than what you expected is what I feel as well. The Nine of Swords is in reverse, but you have nothing to worry about, love. Just because it's taking longer than what you expect, or just because, you're, like I said, I feel like that's why you're like forgetting that you put yourself here. Don't forget that. I just feel like you didn't know it was going to be this long or whatever, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I feel like by you doing this, you're making this person powerless. Change your perspective. This whole time, yes, it's taken so long, but hey, they've been powerless that whole time. Whatever you've been like, I'm gonna just sit here with it. Man, they have been powerless. They haven't been able to do anything with that. Change your perspective. You know what you're doing. Pisces, just because it's taking longer or whatever, don't forget. Don't forget the reason. Okay. What is the Three of Pentacles? You have the Two of Coins in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I just, I feel like it's gonna take some time before this teamwork collaboration comes in. So you're gonna have to just do a lot for now. Okay. You have the High Priestess. Whew. Love it. That's you. That's your card. Okay. Yeah, your intuition is on point. Okay. I feel like you're listening to your intuition, but you're like, I get it, bro. I get it. But just hold on. Okay, you got this. And like I said, change your perspective. By you doing this, is making the enemy powerless. Okay? So, and like I always say, it's better that we put ourselves in things, because that shows the universe growth. That shows the universe, you're learning your lessons. You know what you're doing. You learn from your mistakes. Okay? A lot of people out here tripping over the same the same rock. So, and getting hurt and wondering why their freaking hospital bill is $1 million. Not realizing I'm tripping over the same rock. What you do is you go the long, you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a different path. And the thing is that path is now you're realizing, damn, it's in order for me to take this path, I just added 20 minutes to my journey. Sheesh, every day. But hey, you're avoiding being in the hospital and having that bill in the future. Okay, remember. And I feel like you feel good being stuck. I don't feel like you are uncomfortable being stuck. I feel like you're worried that you're going to be stuck forever, but you're not. Okay. Also, like ask yourself like how you're feeling when you're stuck. You know, Pisces, you don't have a problem being within yourself as well. Okay. All right. Let's get you some advice. What is practice, moderation, bouquet, and flute? You have stay the course, number 29. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And then you have no fear, number 14. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like it's crazy because the stay the course card is like showing me the bouquet. Like, this is how I'm seeing it. Okay. And this says stay the course. Like yes. Like we want you to be with Kanisha. That's why we brought you Kanisha, to let you know it's not fucking Susan. And then on top of that, to show you how you're being a faker, fraud, or phony, and trying to be with, like, trying to tell who you lying to. You can't lie to the universe. You can't. And you should be grateful that you met Kanisha at the supermarket when you was by yourself and Susan wasn't right there. Because if Susan would have saw how you got googly-eyed and you almost dropped the pasta when you saw Kanisha, that would have been worse. That would have been a problem. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful that you're dealing with your fakeness. It's just you and the universe. It's always better when it's you and the universe than a whole, audience. Okay? Because you're annoying. And then you have no fear. Yes, tribe of the ego. Got that. What is it? Is this bouquet somebody you already knew? What is it? Is it a blast from the past? What is it? Because it's given like you were scared to go towards this bouquet. It's given you knew already or whatever. For some of y'all. Okay? I don't know what this is, Pisces, but you need to get it together and not be scared of going towards what makes your heart happy. Stop playing around. Making choices off of fear is never going to work out for you. It always backfires. Okay? Be confident. Like I said, you could walk away from people. You could say no. What is barrel, spear, fair man, and journey within? People don't like it. Too bad. No one likes hearing the word no. But if you don't like hearing the word no, that means you have a problem. Because that is a word and that's a possibility. So if someone does not, I know people don't like to hear the word no, so what? Does not mean it's not going to happen. People have to adhere. Some of you guys don't like hurting people's feelings. Well, you better start, honey bun. It's better that you hurt somebody with the truth than with a lie. You stay with Susan, you will be hurting them with a lie. The universe respects you hurting somebody with the truth. Because if you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, that's because they weren't ready to hear it. They were lying to themselves too. But if everybody in the situation is being honest, then when you speak your truth, it's not going to bother anyone. You understand? Because just like you felt like they also felt it was both. It's always mutual, whether one person wants to admit it or not. What is journey within? Fair man, spare, spear, and fly. The universe wants you to spare this person. Okay, I don't know what that means. Like I said, maybe you know this person. Like, cut him some slack, give him a break. All right. What is fly, spear, and fair man with journey within? You have step into the spotlight, number 30. You have angels protecting you, guides protecting you, your God, your angels, your ancestors, whoever you believe in is highly protecting you right now. There is a Cloak of light coming from the universe, protecting your whole energy, your kids, your mom, your whoever. Highly protected. You need to know that. What did I say? In the spirit world, man, you highly anointed, honey bun. In case you didn't know, here's for you again. You a real life angel, love. Real life angel. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time for you to share your wisdom. So I feel like I feel like whatever's going to happen to this person is going to make you it's going to make you like, you're going to be able to help people in some way. Okay. You're going to be able to tell people, hey, if you a liar, this is what happens. And now, and the thing is that, Pisces, you're going to be able to speak from experience. I saw it with my own eyes. I know what happens to people who lie and who hurt others. I saw it. Period of ill health and depression comes for their ass. I saw what happens to people who cause confusion for others, who stress people out on purpose, who miscommunicate and tell half-truths on purpose, who create mental blocks for people on purpose, who have poor judgment on purpose, who are dishonest, who are hostile, who cause arguments on purpose, who are destructive on purpose. I saw what happens to those people. And let me show you guys how to avoid that. Because there isn't that's why you gain so much spiritual knowledge from the situation, Pisces. That's why you gained a spiritual power in the situation, Pisces. Because you're going to be able to see this in that way and be like, okay, so what's going to happen to you is going to be my testimony. Something like that. What's going to happen to you is what I'm going to write in my book. Okay. This person's going to be the reason why you get all the attention. Some of you guys are going to be really you're going to be really famous in the future. Or right now. You could be right now. You could be getting a lot of attention, or that's what's coming. You're going to be in the spotlight, in a heavenly spotlight, positive spotlight. Okay? So don't worry. This person's demise is going to be your blessing. Okay? This person doing what they did to you, man, you're going to be grateful that they did it. You're going to be grateful that they did it. Because of them, you're going to get a $1 million contract past it. Because of everything that they did, the journey within that you had to go so deep within. Ooh, the universe is going to reward you in material. It's just you don't know how it's going to happen. But trust that all the hard that this person caused and whatever, just like it's going to come back to them in a period of ill health, depression, okay, and whatever is coming for them. Protection is coming for you, and man, abundance is what I feel, bro. This person is the reason why the next 30 years your checks are going to be popping. I feel like you're going to start thanking this person. Some of them, they're about to, but you're going to be thanking this person like, yo, I'm so thankful that freaking this person did this to me, because if they didn't do this to me, I wouldn't be able to do this, and I got this contract. Woo! Right? I heard this in a song yesterday. The only reason joy feels so good is because pain hurts so bad. Just saying. 50 Cent said that, by the way. He was a Cancer. Okay. Anyways, a Cancer could be significant. You could have that in your chart. Over here you have Tortoise. Worry is a wasted emotion. Target and Barrel. What is the advice for this? You have someone new is coming. Number 28. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Okay, I do feel like there is someone new coming into your life. It could be romantic or platonic. It does not have to be, like I said. It could be about work. Like, you have something new coming in. All right, so keep your mind and your heart open. That's why the universe is like, don't worry. You know, like, don't spend energy on worrying, because something is coming in at the right time. Birds could be significant. Doves could be significant for you. Okay. You have all is in perfect timing. Yeah, the universe is like, you're exactly where you need to be. This is it. it's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to know that step by step by step by step. Just because you see the steps does not mean that you can access it. That could be the thing too, right? It's like you're getting all this information and it's like, okay, but it's like no, it's like you're getting the dream and you're seeing it. Or you're like, okay, great. So like you would think that you're gonna be able to like hopscotch, No, it's actually like like it's not like you can just like there's like everything is perception, but until you're actually in the actual energy, it's only when you're gonna realize that okay, wait, I can't. That's the thing too, Pisces. You get a lot of downloads that you really can't do much with right now. Okay, it's to help you in the future, or just to give you a heads up, like, hey, I thought the universe is about to open the door for you, okay, to allow this new love to come in or this person to come in, okay? So don't worry, it's coming in. Literally, this is it. The door's here, okay? So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.